Hello, Odooers, and welcome back. Do you know what I really love? Making cool products for cool people, even when it isn't exactly a bestseller. For those type of products, we tend to use a manufacturing route known as make to order. Let me explain what that means. See, here at Stealthy Wood, we keep most products on hand at all times, like our basic wooden tables, for example. They're super popular and customers order them all the time. But some customers have more unique tastes. Take little Margot over here. She wants one of our S-shaped tables. She's one of the cool ones. However, that particular item isn't exactly flying off the shelves, so we don't actually keep them on hand in our warehouse. For products like this, we've enabled a route called Replenish on Order or Make to Order. That means when Cool Margot's order is confirmed, Odoo triggers a replenishment order to source the product. That can take shape as either a manufacturing order or a purchase order, depending on how you set up that product's form. Once the product is available, you can fulfill the customer's order, and it's worth noting that the replenishment occurs even if there is enough stock on hand. In this video, I'll show you how to configure an MTO route and walk through what happens when a customer orders a product that you do not have on hand. So let's get started. Alrighty, before we get going, you should note that by default, the MTO route in Odoo is archived. This is because not every manufacturer uses it. So, for our demonstration today, we need to unarchive it, which is super easy to do. To do that, we'll first go to the Inventory app, click on the Configuration subheading, and select on Warehouses. From here, we'll select our main Stealthy Wood warehouse, and let's go ahead and click on the Route Smart button at the top. This will show us all the routes available for this particular warehouse. To find the MTO route, we'll need to select the archive filter by clicking on the downward arrow next to the search bar. And let's go ahead and select archived in the filter section. And just like that, the MTO route pops up. Now, let's go ahead and select the MTO route by clicking on the checkbox next to the route. And let's go ahead and go to the Actions button here at the top. And let's select Unarchive from the drop-down menu. Now, let's go ahead and remove the archive filter from the search bar, and voila! We now have access to the MTO route in our manufacturing processes. See, I told you it was easy. Next, let's set MTO as the route for our S-shaped tables. Like I mentioned before, we don't sell this product very often, so we don't keep it in stock. However, I've already set up a bill of materials to use when we do need to manufacture it for an MTO order. To get this process going, let's go ahead and navigate to the product subheading and click on Products. And you'll notice that we have 0 units of our S-shaped table on hand. So let's select the S-shaped table to check on a couple of things. On the product form, let's go ahead and click on the Inventory tab. And under the Operations section, we have our routes, including Replenish on Order MTO. So let's go ahead and click on the box next to it. Keep in mind that MTO always needs to be paired with another route, either by, manufacturer, or resupply subcontractor, if that option is available. So it won't do anything when it's selected on its own. All right, since we're manufacturing this product and not purchasing it from a vendor, I want to make sure that the box next to buy is not checked. And we want to make sure that the box next to manufacture is checked, so it should look like a checkbox sandwich. Okay, now let's see what happens when Cool Margot orders an S-shaped table. For that, let's go into the Sales app and create a new quotation by clicking on New. On the quotation form, we'll enter Cool Margot as the customer, and then we'll add one S-shaped table to the quotation. Alrighty, let's go ahead and confirm this sales order. Odoo automatically triggers the Make to Order replenishment rule, which creates a manufacturing order, which is represented by the Manufacturing Smart button that appears at the top. Also, if we click on this graph icon in the order line, we'll see that there are currently 0 S-shaped tables available. That's where the MTO route comes into play. Okay, let's go ahead and click on the Manufacturing Smart button at the top. This brings us directly to the corresponding manufacturing order for this table. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the MO's Miscellaneous tab. And we can see that the source document for this MO is the sales order that we just processed. Perfect. Now, We could jump into the shop floor module to manufacture this table, but I'll go ahead and do it here in the MO to save us some time. To do that, we'll click on the Work Orders tab, where we'll see two operations that go into making this S-shaped table. One is assemble the table, and two is apply veneer. Let's go ahead and click Start on the first work order, assemble the table. That begins a timer. Once I've finished working on this step, I'll go ahead and click Done. And we'll see that the status of the work order has changed to finished. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the same for the next step. I'll click Start, and once I'm finished, I'll click Done. Awesome. Now that I've finished all the steps, I'll click Produce All on the top left corner to finish manufacturing the table. Now, if I click on the Smart button at the top for sales, it'll take me back to the sales order, and let's go ahead and click on the graph icon again. Now I can see that the quantity has changed from 0 to 1 because I've manufactured the table and Odoo now recognizes that is in stock and ready to ship. Awesome. We're almost at the end here, Odooers. All we need to do is process the delivery. For that, I'll go to the delivery order by clicking on the Delivery Smart button at the top, and we'll click Validate to complete the delivery. And there you have it. You just learned how the MTO route automates the creation of manufacturing orders directly from a sales order, streamlining the workflow for make-to-order products. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.